Hi guys, and welcome back to Tech with Jack. Today is going to be my first Minecraft video. It's actually going to be the start of a series about Hypixel Skyblock, which is a fantastic new game that you should all play. So anyway, let's get started. When you spawn in on Hypixel Skyblock, it's going to ask you to do things. For instance, you can see on my right hand side, my objective was to break a log, and now it's to craft a workbench, which I will do right now, because we can do that and that. It's a little bit laggier than normal Minecraft, but hey, that's fine. Now I need to craft a wooden pickaxe, which I'll do as well as crafting a wooden axe, because wooden axes are the best things to ever exist in the game. So I'll do that, we'll get some of those, do that, grab 6 planks, and then of course we just do that, and that. Right, so now that we have all of our tools that we need for the start, I'm just going to finish chopping down this tree, and you can see that I'm getting foraging experience above my hotbar for doing that. That basically means I'm leveling up my foraging skill by mining trees here. I'm getting mining experience, and I just unlocked the cobblestone collection as well. And our collections and skills are very similar and very different at the same time. Skills you get from obtaining items that would usually level up your collections. For instance, I am gaining cobblestone collection points from doing something that also gives me mining XP, because cobblestone is very related to mining. So I'm just going to mine enough of these to get me over to where Jerry is, because Jerry is one of the NPCs, and there are also lots of NPCs in Hypixel Skyblock, and most of them will talk to you and give you useful stuff or information. Hello, Jerry. My Skyblock is much part of a much larger universe, full of islands to explore and resources to discover. To use the portal tool, the first of those islands, the Skyblock Hub. Well, this is the Skyblock Hub. And now, before anybody gets mad at me saying, "Hey Jack, where are all the villagers?" Well, I'll show you. There's one there. This is Leo. There's 2 here. This is Felix. There's 3 here. This is Liam. And over around here is 4. This is Ryu. Over here we have Duke and Lynn. And we have Stella. And then back here we have Vex, Jack, and Jamie, as well as various other NPCs. Over here we have Vex. We also have Andrew. We have Jack. We have Jamie. And we have, thank you. And we have Tom. And that is all of the villagers. And we just got 50 coins. Congratulations. And that's a recipe. Recipes you can find as well by going into your Skyblock menu and going into your recipe book. And it shows you all the recipes. Because we've already got 1 recipe unlocked, the portal to the gold mine. We have 1 enchanting recipe, which is lifesteal 2. And yeah, you see, that's how you get recipes. Now that we're in the hub, we want to obviously start doing some stuff. First thing we're going to do is get our mining collection up. So for that, we'll need to go to the armor smith. We need to grab some iron armor, which we don't want to buy 2 of, but we can still sell it back. Excellent. So we sold the remaining armor. We've got 67 coins, which is not too terrible. And now we still have a wooden pickaxe, so we are just going to run over to the coal mine. You can tell it because here is spawn, where everybody's standing. You run forward over the sign, coal mine in the farm. We're going to head to the coal mine first and just get mining collection level 1. See, we discovered a new zone. And you can actually get lots of objectives from zones, so we're just going to head through and start looking at lots of different objectives as well while we're doing this. So, how about I mine another few blocks of cobblestone? I'll be right back when I'm there. So let's just run through here, head to the gold mine, because we leveled up mining, and we have a 4% chance to get doubles, as well as access to the gold mine. So, let's go talk to the lazy miner, because he'll give us a nice pickaxe that we can use. Hello! Oops, I lost my good pickaxe, so I have to prepare to back up. It's down the mine, so you go find it. Okay. we'll go find your pickaxe, Mr. Lazy Miner, because you're a very lazy miner. It is down in the gold mine, people. So if you just run down this way, I haven't done this for ages, so I'm probably going the wrong way, but still run down. I think it's this way. Yes. Yeah, this. See, there's the pickaxe right there. If it looks weird, that's just because I glint colorizer mod. There, we have a pickaxe. Now I need to collect iron and gold ingots. Right, now we want to talk to Rusty the Janitor, but first, one of the best things you should always do when you're going out mining, or starting the game, is to get enough of a certain item to unlock its minion recipe. Because you can buy the rest of the materials from NPCs most likely, but you need the recipe to craft a minion. So we're just going to mine until we level up the minion collections for iron, gold, and coal, because we already have a cobblestone minion sitting in our base, so we don't need to get one for that. See, there we go, we've got mining level 2. Mining, you can see that we're getting actually a lot of really useful items. We're getting mining XP, which is great. We're about to level up our mining skill once more, which will be fantastic, because then we can go to the deep caverns. Because if we try going to the deep caverns right now, which is just through this hallway, we run up here, you can see deep caverns requires mining level 5. I'm like, no, I need mining level 5, which is another 4 blocks of any ore type. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're playing this on the first time, you'd actually get an achievement when you do that. But I've already done all that because I've got another profile which I've done those things on. And we got 300 coins from that, which is insane. Now we have 700 coins on us. And it's a good idea actually. Here's the deep caverns. It's a good idea. We're just going to bank these quickly because it's really bad if we lose all those. So here's the hub, and why don't we just explore all the other areas? Alright, so this is the auction house. It's basically the main selling point between players. So you can buy stuff players are selling there, you can sell stuff other players are selling there. And here we just want to give him all our stuff. And we got another 10 coins that we can give back to him as well. Fantastic. Right then. So we are now going to head back to the deep caverns, and we are going to show all the different areas. That portal, by the way, leads back to your island, so it's less useful to jump into that when you need to go this way. So yeah, let's just head back to the gold mine and then eventually to the deep caverns. I do hope you guys are enjoying this content, by the way, because I was really looking forward to making this when I got my new computer, because I actually have frames now that aren't terrible. So yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Give me a suggestion down in the comments for any little tips or tips you might have for these videos, because it is my first time recording basically any kind of video that's not on a phone, not recorded from audio on a phone. It's a guy in full superior armor. And what did I say? Superior armor. Yes. Superior dragon armor, by the way, is one of the best dragon sets in the game. One of the best armor sets in the game. Sorry. So that's a very pricey set as well. It costs usually 40 million coins to buy it all from the auction house, if not more. So yeah. Welcome to the deep caverns and the gunpowder mines. So we're gonna head over here to the lift operator and get us down to all the other levels of the mines. But all we need to do for that is we need to unlock those areas first. So we're going to run over here and run down the staircase to the Lapis Quarry, which is just here. Welcome to the Lapis Quarry. Here you'll find things like Lapis zombies, which are one of the first kind of enemies that we've actually fought on so far. You can see we actually do a large amount of damage, which is unhappy. So we're just going to stick around the Lapis area for a while and just grab some free Lapis. Lapis. Don't ask me why I was hitting it. I think that's just that's useful. Right. So now, all we need to do now is we've done most of the things we can do right now, because once we head down to Pigment Center Slime Hill, it actually gets fairly challenging, seeing as we still only have full iron armor. So we're going to run and do some farming near the barn, and it's actually a great way to get money as well in the early game, because farming gives you a ton of easy cash. So if we just walk to the harbor, and then we actually just walk home, which we can just do backwards. Whee! So if we just head to our house or our island, and we head down here, we're going to pick up this chest, all the things inside it, and we're going to head back up the stairs. By the way, this is a minion, this is what I was talking about. This is a cobblestone minion, everyone starts with one. Cobblestone minions are really useful because they generate cobblestone. Like, every minion will generate an infinite amount of whatever item it is basically designed to produce. So cobblestone minions will obviously generate a large amount of cobblestone. And you have there's gold minions, iron minions, coal minions, all of which we just unlocked. And you start off your skyblock world with you start off your skyblock world with what's called 5 minion slots, which is the number of minions that you can actually have on your island at one time. So it's really useful to get those minion slots up higher. So I'm talking maybe 17, 18 is a really good number, because it gives you a ton. And then grinding for the other maybe 5 slots is really difficult. But it's really good idea to get as many as you can. And so this is a rookie hoe I explored. The rookie hoe is really great for at least starting farming, because crops broken a bit, half of them will drop seeds, which is really just because seeds, at least for wheat, sell for half a coin each in the NPCs. So if we just run around here, There's a ton of wheat we can then sell later. But we just run around, and as you can see, we unlocked the wheat collection recipe as well. Wheat finger recipe. So if we just run around here, collect all this wheat, all these seeds, we'll then be able to sell them, as well as gaining farming levels. You can see farming 1 to 2. The reason it doesn't say I to II is because I have enabled this feature in the SkyBlock menu, which changes from Roman numerals to Arabic Hindu numerals. Hindu Arabic numerals. It switches from Roman numerals to normal Hindu Arabic numerals. Which is really useful. Because it was like XV, I know what that means, it's 18. But yeah, as you can see, we just got a ton of wheat. And a ton of seeds. And this is a really good way when you're starting the game, like I said, to make a lot of profit. Because in my hotbar alone, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of those sells for 96 coins, that batch of 2. And so we've got 96 times 2 coins currently, but even just in our hotbar. So this is the barn. It's a basically a larger farm with many more crops. And so you can see we've got large amounts of wheat, various other materials. There's scarecrows lying around, not sure why. But hey, we got farming 3, nice. So we're just gonna go talk to the farmhand and get that advancement objective. Don't ask me why I'm slaughtering pigs, is because I can get the raw pork chop collection, which is how you craft one of the most powerful swords in the game, the Pigman's Sword. However, be warned that you need more than 1.2 million pork chops to be able to craft that sword. And here's a cow. Die cow. Please just ignore Texas Jack attempting and failing to slaughter a cow. Excellent, we've got the leather collection. Sweet. There is no raw beef collection, which is why we didn't get that. So let's just get some potatoes. And you might be wondering, how come like your inventory doesn't fill up so fast when you're getting all these other farming items? Well, it's because when you get a certain percentage, or a certain amount of the way through the collection. There we go, we made it through to the Mushroon Desert, which is the final area in the farming series. Anyway, all we need to do to collect, all you need to do is when you get a certain percent of the way through the collection, you are able to craft enchanted versions of items, which are just much more compressed. Usually there's 160 of them in each item, so for instance cobblestone, you need 2.5 stacks of cobblestone or 160 cobblestone to craft 1 piece of enchanted cobblestone. You can see why this gets tough when you're crafting hot potatoes, which are the enchanted baked potatoes, which are used to craft hot potato books like I talked about before, because they cost 160 squared, because they are 2.5 stacks of enchanted potatoes, which are 2.5 stacks of regular potatoes. Where's the mushrooms? There we go. Mushroom collection unlocked. Now I'm just doing sugarcane and mutton. Mutton and rabbit. I think I've got rabbit. Have I got rabbit? No, no rabbit yet. Sugarcane? Check. We did it. The objective, collect mutton and rabbit. Die. Collection unlocked mutton. Last collection is to get rabbit. Die. We did it. We did it all. Quest complete. Awesome. Right. Now that we've gotten here and unlocked all the collections, we're going to head back to our base and we're going to make a couple of minions. But the first thing we need to do is head to the hub and grab some wood so we can craft all those minions up, because wood is one of those things that you can never have enough of. You also get a nice axe from it, so if we run this way and we just quickly bank our coins, because look at that, we got another 700 coins from doing those quests and getting those levels. This will get us another few from doing foraging. So we'll just run through here, and you can see we've got a bunch of trees over there. That is the forest, where we can get a lot of wood. So let's keep going right to the forest. That's a graveyard, by the way. That's where lots of monsters spawn. For instance, zombies and various other zombies. So you get zombies and you get zombie villagers as well there. And those are not very fun things to see. See, there we go, we're getting foraging points here. So we've already gotten farming, we've already gotten mining, we've already gotten a little bit of combat as well. So now we're doing foraging, which is fantastic. No zombie, you'll not attack me. Thou shalt not pass. 8, 9, 10, 3. Very sweet axe now. Now we're going to head to the park behind the woods, or as it says in my sidebar, travel to the park behind so which is a really, really nice descriptive way of what we're going to do. So I'm just going to run here and complete these quests, and then we're going to head back home, craft some minions, and chuck them down. Because minions, and also, just so you guys know, everyone says minions work offline. That's not technically true. Minions calculate how long you've been offline, and how many resources you should have because of that. So don't actually work offline. Your island is abandoned essentially when you're offline. And what do I not need? I need to drop everything into my ender chest again, not my crafting. By the way, there is a global crafting table you can access from anywhere. Oh my god, everything's full. I don't need that, and I don't need that. So I'm just going to keep going through. Plus you can see that we've also got more health now. And we're getting strength. So every level that you gain in a skill gives you some kind of stat or ability. So foraging, for instance, gives you strength. So if you're chopping down wood a lot, then you get so much strength. I think you get an extra 50, I think, which is a really good amount. That's more than full hot potato books and a sword will get you right a long way. So you get strength, you get health from farming, you get, I think, defense from mining. And by the way, leveling up the foraging collection will give you access to different areas of wood, because currently we're in the birch park as our zone, but you can also travel to various other areas. There is the spruce area, the dark oak area, and further up is the savanna and jungle areas. So we're going to talk to Charlie like that. Dark oak logs. Reach foraging level 5. We can do that. We're just going to chop down a ton of these trees. And of course we're getting full inventory. So before we do much more of this, we're going to fill up our inventory completely first. And then we're going to head on over to our island and make a couple of chests to store everything. Because organisation is key when you have lots of minions and lots of resources. So just going to quickly do /warp home. If I can actually type, you type /warp home, and that will take you to your home with its still decaying tree. On forever. Yay! Right, so here is our house. There is a cobblestone minion which we are going to empty. Oh, we don't have any room. Yay! Right, before we do anything, we're just going to craft a couple of chests. We'll chuck all the birchwood there, take all the birchwood out, and put that out there. And craft that. Gives us 8 chests. We can put down just like this. Where do we want the chests? Here. Of course, because this is 1.8. We don't have chests so we can put an extra chest, so it's going to track down still lots of stuff. So we're just going to track all the farming stuff, so all the carrots, wheat and seeds, potatoes, up that area, everyone's got this apples, seeds, melons, and sugarcane, and mushroom, and yeah, just all this stuff up there. I'm going to take all the potatoes and all the carrots, not there, out this one, boom, boom. Hey. some items might have to be excluded from this chest. Yeah, we have farming chests there. And so now, because we do have a little bit of spare wood, which I've placed somewhere. Yes, spare wood. We're going to craft a couple of minions. So, if we click with this or right click with it, we can access our crafting bench. So we're going to craft a couple of hoes for some minions. So we're going to craft a wheat minion. We're going to craft a carrot minion. I'll actually take all the materials for those two minions out, because while we're doing this we can actually upgrade those minions. So if we get 2 hoes, do that, and if we just shift all those carrots up, we only need 10, but we can just do this and that. Put some more back in. We don't actually have enough for the full carrot minion, but we still have a decent amount. We might have enough. Well, we don't. We need 6 stacks of carrots. We don't have enough. 5 stacks. No, we have enough. Plenty. Sweet. We have 5 stacks of carrots, which is exactly what we need to craft the carrot minion tier 3. Carrot minion 2. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, well, we have a carrot minion, which we are going to place down over here where there is some dirt, because farming minions usually need dirt, unless they are for instance, a netherwart minion, in which case they need soul sand. Oh yeah, for minions we get flat 1. Okay, so we have 1, 4, 5. Right, there's our carrot minion. Why you say it's not perfect? There we go, falls off. 1, 2. That's the edge of the carrot minion right there. That is 1, 2, 3, which is going to be the start of our wheat minion, which we'll start to craft now. So we get our hoe, we chuck all the wheat up around it. Wheat minion 1, wheat minion 2. Excellent. And we will chuck that wheat minion right here. So carrots, wheat, wheat, wheat. And we will get much more organized in a second. But first, we need to kill the skeleton. Alright, he died. Good. So, that is the start of Hypixel Skyblock. And this is how to make some basic minions and do some general stuff with your island. We're going to wait for these minions to fill up. Here I just realized we crafted enough minions. We just crafted 4 unique minions. We've unlocked our 6th minion slot, which is fantastic. So you need to craft lots of minions to unlock all your minion slots. So if you check that in your Skyblock menu, you see collection and crafted minions, you can see we need to craft another 10 minions to get our 7th minion slot, which isn't hard at all, by the way. So that's going to be one of our goals for the next episode, apart from doing some combat leveling and getting some really good armor, exploring the deep caverns, and doing some other things as well. And also expanding the island, because this is a fantastic island. Yay! Well, awesome. Thank you so much for watching Tech with Jack. Make sure you're subscribed with post notifications on so you do not miss a video. Remember, I'm doing giveaways of VIP Plus, or loot chests at every 100 subscribers. Currently we're at 126, I believe, which is really good. I gained a ton of subscribers from those VIP giveaway videos. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment down below if you have any queries or suggestions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.